Doing a quick video here for one of our potential online buyers. They just want to see. We got right here. We got a filler detective Bondo meter. You can see kind of the gauge right there. He just wants us to run it over the car real quick. So we're gonna just run this all over the areas that he was concerned about. And usually a 1/16 of an inch. If you hear it start beeping, I'll go back over it again. But if you hear it start beeping, that means it's an area where it has detected a small amount of filler, and a 1/16 of an inch is nothing more than usually a skim coat, like from bodywork or something like that. So it's a very small area. It gets up to an 1/8. I don't even start getting concerned about it until I see this like 3/16 or a quarter. So we'll just go ahead and run over the rest of the car here real quick. Also, I'm going to recheck it every time it does beep, because if I get off the car like that, it will detect. So I just usually will go right back over it again just to make sure I just didn't get it uneven. So like this spot here, I had it uneven. It's not filling any or showing any detector Bondo. I just had it off the car. So checking this area here, checking this area, nothing, all clear, green light the entire time, green light. I have the button held down, okay? So again, green light everywhere, no areas of concern down low. We'll go back to this real quick and check this area. Okay, and it's very difficult to get onto this edge, this curved edge here, but I am checking it. You can see no filler whatsoever. This is our shop, real quick. Check this real quick. You can see nothing. I do, keep in mind though, every time I get it off the car, it's going to do that. So this is showing all green light. Okay, no Bondo. No Bondo. This is a solid car. I mean, really good. There it goes. It flashes, so it maybe picks up something, but it's not enough to register. Okay. All right. I move it along the car like this. Now keep in mind, only if it beeps is it even picking up any. Okay. But this area right here, I'm clearly getting it off level. It's not picking up Bondo. I just had it off the car for a second in this transition period. Solid, super solid. Looks great. Now this car is really presenting very well. Yeah, I mean, I see nothing here to be concerned about. It's very possible I'm just off kilter on the car. Maybe very possible there's a small bit of Bondo right there. Okay. Solid, all blue lighted, green lighted, excuse me. No Bondo. Very solid everywhere. I like that a lot. If you'll notice, it didn't pick it up anywhere. Real solid, real nice, real nice. That's fine. I usually sometimes will get concerned. Excuse me. I'll get concerned if I see a spot on both sides where Bondo this detects, in the same spot. Like if I were to catch a line all the way here, I would know that the trunk got stitched in or something like that. Those low areas where you'd expect to see rust, I don't mind just a very small amount of Bondo in those areas. To be honest, that doesn't really bother me at all. Just means that original metal was probably used on the car. So let's see. This person also wanted to see. Right now my guys are in the middle of doing the compression check for this customer. Let me see if they can catch. So I'm going to try and catch some reflection in here, because he was concerned about some orange peel. Again, I want to be clear that I feel like you'd be not doing this car a favor by trying to go over it. It lays out really straight. This is a good spot to check it right here. I don't know if you can see this or not, but you know, I catch some light in here, and you know, it's shows really well. The car shows very, very well. Let me see if I can get another spot here. You know, some of those light areas where you can see the up there, where you can see that pole or the side of my building, like right up in here. You can see a little bit in the reflection. You can see a little bit of the texture, but honestly, you'd be doing this car an injustice by trying to cut it again, I think. So it looks good now. There's not a swirl marks or anything like that. So my advice would be to leave this thing alone. I'm gonna polish it before delivery, but I would say leave it alone. Let's see if we can get in a little closer. He had a question about this area too. We'll look at it a couple different angles, okay? And you can see here, there is maybe a slight depression in this area, right there, okay? So otherwise, I don't see any areas of concern. So again, this is Rich at the Ultra Motorsports Warehouse in Fort Wayne, Indiana. We'll zoom in on this area too. He had some questions about this chrome area right here. You can see a small amount of haze here, maybe. Not enough to where I would replace this, unless you know you're working on another project and you just throw it in there with the chrome project to see what's, you know, to try to get it done with it. I would not do this piece. It looks too good right now to do. So again, Ultra Motorsports, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Check us out online. My name is Rich, and this has been a walk around of our 1969 Lincoln Continental Mark III, black.